Hi guys, it's Murray from Map Golf here. Wanted to just share a ball testing that I just carried out the other day, along with Kevin, who's a touring pro. Kevin was just interested in seeing, he's recently just started to switch to the Vice ball. They're helping him out while he's playing on tour. He used to play the Prov1x, so he wanted to see if he was missing out on anything, making that switch. So we got him down on TrackMan off the grass. And hitting the Prov1x ball and the Vice ball together. Let's just see how they perform. So we played 4 different types of shots: a 60-degree wedge, 54-degree wedge, a 6-iron, and a driver. Now let's see how they perform. So we have the 60-yard shot. We try to keep everything the same: the club head speed, the tack angle, the dynamic loft. That's just the loft you show at impact. We try to keep them all roughly the same to make it accurate. So the one number, if we're looking across the row there, the one number that kind of stands out for me is obviously the spin rate. Now that's vital from 60 yards. That's going to give us that control, and you can see here that it's spinning 2,000 more with the Vice ball, which is great. An independent ball like Vice, performing very well, and if not better than the Prov1x from this distance. Let's have a wee look at the 54 now. If I just click on the tile, I'll get rid of the 60s just to clean it up a bit. Right, we're into the 54. So this was a full swing with a 54-degree wedge. For all those that are interested, it was a Vokey wedge we used. And here is the data. So club head speed, very similar. Tack angle, very similar. And went to spin rate. The Vice again, 11,000, spinning through the roof compared to the Prov1x. A little bit lower height, so you can see it's almost like that mid-flight spin. That's nice. So a couple of bounces and stop. Prov1x is flying a little higher. Carry virtually the same. You can see the Vice a couple of yards shy, but that'll just be through the height, launching a little bit lower. So great information there. Spinning more again, more control for the guy that maybe struggles to stop the ball on the green, especially here at Cruden Bay in the summer when it's playing linksy. Trying to stop that ball. This Vice ball seems to be really performing in that area. Let's move on up to the 6-iron. So I'll take these off and let's have a look. 6-iron, right, club head speed, virtually the same. Angle attack, virtually the same. Dynamic loft, bang on the same. So this is going to be really interesting. Now it changes. Ball speed, 2 mile an hour quicker with the Prov1x. And you can see it fly slightly higher. That's resulting in 2 yards extra carry to a 178 total. The Vice ball, 170 carry to 177 total. So 2 yards in it, Let's not put Prov1x down here. They beat it by 2 yards. But what's worth noting is the spin rate. So the Prov1x is spinning at 6,000, which is tour average. The Vice ball, though, is spinning at 5.2, which is actually really good conditions, which is good launch conditions for the likes of in Scotland, colder climates where the air is slightly thicker. You're going to have less drag because there's less spin. So it's pretty efficient, especially in those kind of crosswinds and into the wind. So I'm not concerned with that being too low or anything. That's actually quite a nice number. And if we move on to, which I'm sure you're all desperate to see, is a driver. Let's have a wee look here. So if we start from the left and work our way right, we've got the club head speed identical. We have the attack angle very similar. Dynamic loft identical. Ball speed again with the Prov1x is on top, so it's 166, 2 mile an hour quicker. Launch angle identical. So this is really good data. Spin rate, spinning fractionally more with the Prov1x, 2,300 for the Vice. Height slightly lower with the Vice. Now that 109 feet is not low. It's not too low. So that 116 is especially high. That carry there, 245, running out to 262 for the Vice, whereas the Prov is 247, so 2 yards longer, and 1 yard longer in total distance. Now there is a significant price in these balls, but as you can see, I think they're performing very well. That Vice ball is spinning highly on their wedge shots. It's not spinning through the roof on your iron shots. It's quite nice and low, and with the driver, it's actually lower than the Prov1x, which is supposed to be the low spin ball. Performing very well. Just want to bear in mind that this test was carried out by Kevin, who was hitting the shots, and he is a tour player with a 111 club head speed with the driver, so these results may vary. But give us a drop us a comment. See if you maybe like your average club player hitting these 2 balls, and maybe you could almost compare your game to theirs. But yeah, this is just one individual hitting, you know, kind of 6-7 shots with each club and with a different ball, and this is what it produced. Just some interesting data that I thought I'd share with you guys. Thank you.